Alright, so today I'm going to show you guys how to prep clients' skin before makeup. We have a little special guest here. Her name is Juicy. And she's my little dog. Oh my god, how cute is she right now?
She looks so cute.
And this is my friend Sarah. We're going to prep her skin today because I'm actually going to be doing a tutorial on her, but I figured this video was very requested, so I'll do this first. If you want to put this dog down, maybe we can get started. So first things first, you want to remove any makeup that the person has on their face. I like the Triple Action Cleansing Water from Sephora collection because it doesn't leave like a residue on the skin. It's not oily at all, but it removes everything. And she doesn't have any eye makeup on, just, you have creams, right? Like
I have creams.
Lots and lots of creams.
Lots of creams.
How many do you think?
I have 2 creams on.
Oh, that's not bad.
I cut down.
Did you?
Yeah.
Good. Alright, next step is exfoliation. A lot of people, you'd be surprised, do not exfoliate, and it's so important for makeup application. To make it easy on myself, I don't have to use any water with these. These are the Philosophy microdelivery mini peel pads. They have lactic acid in them, and they have, what's that ingredient that helps calm the skin?
Chamomile?
Yeah, they have chamomile in them, so that helps like calm any redness, but they basically just dissolve any dead skin on the face and make your makeup look amazing on top. So,
and if I may add, lactic acid is the acid they suggest for sensitive skin types. So
this is for everyone, which is awesome. That's why I have these in my kit.
They're still very effective.
Oh my god, they're so effective. Alright, so you want to just smooth this over the skin, and if they have an area with really dry spots, you can kind of just like go around in circles in that area, because that's going to help remove those dry, flaky skin. No makeup, no foundation in the world is going to look good on top of dry, flaky skin, right?
True.
You need to trim your brows.
Can you do it for me?
Yeah, of course.
Thanks. I hate trimming my brows.
Maybe I'll do a video on it. Alright, so you want to let that sink in for a minute because it's kind of tacky right now. So once it sinks in, then you're free to move on to like moisturizers and stuff like that. So I'm going to explain to you why I use the moisturizers that I use. And I know Sarah's a big fan of these too because she does makeup also. I love this Caudalie SOS serum. I literally, if I put this on someone's skin, their skin looks amazing with foundation on top. Serums are great because they are really, really hydrating, but they sink really quickly into the skin, so you're free to put anything else on top of it. And they go deep down into the layers of skin to hydrate. And it's like 100, it's 100.
Increases hydration by 127%.
127%. And this whole Caudalie line, the vinosource line, is all for sensitive skin, so literally any client that you have is able to use this and not have any reaction. I haven't had anyone have
It helps reduce redness as well.
I pump a little bit of this on my hand. Like that much, I would say.
It's a very watery texture.
Yeah, it's like water-based. I always like to say it's like a drink of water for the skin. And when I put it on a client, they love the feeling of it. Like it just soaks right in. Especially if they're really dry and dehydrated and kind of tight feeling. It makes your skin feel really comfortable.
And do you use this as your moisturizer because you have an oilier skin type?
Yeah, I have been. So my next point that I wanted to go into is that you can actually, if you're more oily, you can actually use this as your hydrator for the daytime. At night I always recommend something a little bit heavier, but for the day this is totally efficient as a hydrator for oily skin. So lately I've been doing that, but I'm sure in the winter I'll want to kind of increase that a little bit. So again, you want to let that sink in. It's important to let things sink in, otherwise they can sometimes pill up if there's too much product there. So let it sink in like a minute or so between each product. So if someone was oily skinned, I would actually just use this as their hydrator moisturizer for the day. That'd be perfect. And then I could do makeup or primer right on top of this and then makeup after that. But since Sarah's a little bit more dry, we're going to go in with a different moisturizer from the Caudalie line again, the vinosource line. This is the moisturizing sorbet. I love this. It's like a really lightweight, creamy texture, but it almost like melts into the skin really nicely. And again, since she's dry, you want to make sure you're doing an actual moisturizer, not just a serum. So serum first always, and then a hydrator on top.
The vinosource line has 3 different moisturizers.
Right.
So it covers every skin type. The sorbet is for your like normal to drier types. Mm-hmm. And then they have the mattifying moisturizing
which I love.
Fluid. Yep.
In the summer, it's my favorite. It's amazing.
So it provides a lot of hydration while still mattifying your skin if you're oilier.
Yep.
And then my favorite for the winter is the rich cream.
Intensive moisture cream.
Yeah, so that's for your really dehydrated.
Like I would do that at night probably.
Yeah.
That stuff feels really good.
It feels so good.
But this is like a weird moussey type texture, which I love. And again, you want to choose products that sit well underneath makeup, because that's the whole point of this. So this sits really well under makeup. So for eye cream, I like to choose something really lightweight that doesn't make the foundation kind of cake, or the concealer cake up under the eyes. That's important. But you also want it to be hydrating. Love this caudalie line. It's my favorite line ever. This is the Vinosource SOS Morning Eye Rescue. So it really helps with puffiness, dehydration, helps with like fine lines and wrinkles, but it's really just for hydrating under eyes, and it has a really nice lightweight texture. So I'm just gonna have you look up. You can go in and pat it, or you can kind of gently smooth it. It's up to you. And I like to put on a good amount of eye cream because it will sink in as I'm doing the eyeshadow. And I can just rub off anything that kind of is left over after. Alright, so now her skin looks nice and plump and ready for everything else you're going to put on. So for primer, I'm not the biggest fan of silicone-based primers for every day at least. But on a client, when I'm using it just for the day, I do think that they fill in pores and they make your makeup last a little bit longer. So I really like this Skin Prep FX from Cover FX. Have you tried this before?
No.
It's really nice. So they're actually kind of serums, and they have two different ones. So they have a mattifying one with an acne treatment in it, which I use for oily, acne-prone skins. And then for Sarah, we're going to use the Nourishing Foundation Primer and Anti-Aging Serum. So it's a silicone-based texture. It sinks right into the skin, kind of feels that silky texture, but it fills in all the pores and makes your skin just look like flawless and amazing under makeup. And it kind of plumps it up a little bit too, so if you have fine lines, this is like the perfect thing for people with fine lines and wrinkles. Okay, so just a little bit of this. I always like to focus primers in the center of the face. And then smooth it out from there. So that's how I prep clients' skin for makeup. It's a little bit of a process, but honestly, this is the best way to get it to last all day and to look its best. So I highly recommend you guys trying it out, but also if you're a makeup artist, try this out on your clients, and I bet their foundation is going to look amazing. So I hope you guys are having a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye!